My name is Kehinde Bankole. I'm a performing artist. I would have said just actress, but I do a lot more for film, television, theater. I have some background in music, modeling, in a lot of creative stuff. So my name is Kehinde Bankole. I am a creative entrepreneur. I think this model is very important for businesses because the world is moving very fast in a very new direction. And this model would help prepare you. It would help empower you. This model would help equip you particularly, which is one thing that's usually lacking in entrepreneurship, is that opportunity to be equipped. The skill is there, the talent is there, the interest is there, but the wherewithal to make things happen is usually lacking. So I think this model critically will help in that area. This model is going to solve a lot of business challenges. One, particularly for this terrain, communication. Every C thing you can think of: communication, commute, communal spirit, networking. This would make everything smaller, everything closer and broader for you to see clearly, network properly, meet the necessary people you need, find the necessary key information you need online, and a very critical area, which is the area of research. Before such a course as this was made available, imagine having to crack your head, call numbers, try to meet people to get to have an understanding about maybe the product or service you're trying to offer. But with a new digital lifestyle, you just can't do your research by yourself. So I mean, this is like making the world very easy for you to see on a very small lens. I would have loved to say the only people that should take this model should be business practitioners or entrepreneurs, but I'd actually like to say everybody, because in the last few months, we've learned the critical lesson of being virtually present. When we had to be on the lockdown, even people who were not doing businesses needed to reach out to people. People needed to connect to their banks, people needed money moved, people needed things done. Even if you run a charity organization where you're not making money from your business, you still need people to be aware of what you're doing to help the situation. You need people who probably are donating to you to reach you, to see what you've done with the last resource and why you need more. The reasons are endless. But certainly I would advise that everyone who has the opportunity to be a part of such an important item as this, on this model, should go for it. The profound lesson to be learned in this very critical model is that there's a very big difference between a business owner and an entrepreneur. And what this model teaches clearly and will help you to find is structure. I find that people who have their businesses, who are just a one-man business, we call it in Nigeria, who own their business in any part of the world without structure, end up having no legacy left behind, no posterity to hand over. In fact, sometimes they owe staff, they leave the company in debt because without them, the company cannot function. But with such an information as this model particularly will offer you, you can learn how to create a very essential network, a chain of delegated duties across the line. And without you, your business can function. Without you, your business can thrive particularly. My favorite aspect is that very important part that talks about the confusion of your identity, of deciding what exactly you want your business to pursue. Because there's a lot of distraction in the world now, life is online, you get confused, you decide today this is the business I want to do. You go online and then you're like, no, that's not the business I want to do. This model clarifies your objectives, helps you to separate your mission from it. And then those two most likely will help you make a decision on your personal identity, who you truly, really want to be, and the objectives you like your business to achieve. The importance is cannot be overemphasized. You're doing business. You need that kind of knowledge to function properly. Now, even if you're going to hire people to do things for you, you need to know what on earth they're doing. You need to be involved. And how can you be involved in something you have no knowledge, no education about? If you also need to help yourself to something, do something by yourself. This will equip you, empower you, and enable you to carry out whatever little task it is for the purpose of your business, and particularly for the purpose of making profit, which is why you're here in the first place.